Did anybody hear about the deadly plane crash that happened in Maine on Sunday? It was reportedly carrying 8 people, but these 8 people aren't just anybody. First of all, I just want to point out something really creepy about this plane crash. As you can see, a moment before takeoff, a voice was eerily heard over the flight's radio communications saying, "Let there be light." What the fuck? And I'm not saying there's any connection here, but Tara Arnold was involved in the crash. She was involved in a very serious investigation involving 3 letters. She's also the wife of Kurt Arnold, who, as you can see, is very successful, including a $117 million single plaintiff personal injury verdict in Louisiana and a $44 million single amputation verdict in the United States. Arnold is the co-founder of Arnold and Icken LLP, which ironically, Kurt Arnold and Jason Icken were the only ones that weren't actually on the plane, making it, like it says here, one of the most prosperous plaintiff litigation firms in the nation. As for Jason Icken, who actually encouraged her to go on the plane, one of them includes an $8 billion, which some of you might have heard about, judgment against Johnson & Johnson. According to his firm's biography, Icken has also achieved unprecedented results in a $2.25 billion Roundup cancer verdict, as well as numerous other rewards and settlements exceeding $100 million, which I'll get to here in a second. This is the most predominant connection in all of this because he worked with Icken in the Deepwater Horizon explosion. His and Icken's clientele, like it says here, received exceptional settlements as a result of its unceasing efforts guaranteeing their long-term well-being. Kurt has been honored by the best lawyers in America for his exceptional work in both personal injury litigation and maritime and admiralty law. Kurt has also been listed by Law Dragon as one of America's top 500 lawyers, but also one of its top 500 consumer plaintiff attorneys as well. I also just want to point out this, okay? Several other planes were taking off before the wreck. And as you can see in an updated report, the airport said that the jet that had crashed received de-icing services. I'm just saying, you have a good image. Imagine if it gets ruined by 3 letters. Even though it was sitting in the cold, one has to think to themselves, especially when you consider this. A preliminary NTSB report, which will contain information gathered during the team's initial investigation, will be available within 30 days. But a probable cause of the crash, along with the listing of contributing factors, will be released in a final report, which normally takes up to a year or more to complete. I'm obviously not going to be ignorant, but why would you want to fly in those conditions to begin with? But I do want to give condolences to the family members that are obviously affected by this horrific incident. This is very unfortunate, and regardless, I would not be out in that weather on any type of airplane.